Alright, so today we're building. Let's get this in frame here. We're building. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. We are building this here. We're building the Dreadnought Gundam scale model from Bandai Spirits, which means it's from the G base. Let me see. It is from G base in Chiba. So yeah, we're building. Hold up, MSV04. I got the title wrong. I think I got the title wrong. MSV07 here. Oh wait, hold on. That's an alternate. All right. So yeah, this is a Gundam Seed variation kit, Dreadnought Gundam, and yeah, I mean it's a kit from Gundam Seed, which is not the. I mean, I have some issues with Seed, but it's okay. I mean the whole coordinator natural thing kind of sounded weird to me all the whole time, but this is an interesting looking kit. I mean, mostly because of the thing on the back. Otherwise, it looks like a fairly standard Gundam face with a Gundam looking chest and a Gundam looking face thing. Gundam looking shoulders, Gundam looking arms. The legs are a bit different, but it's a Gundam looking torso, very Gundam looking torso. This is like classic Gundam. But yeah, I'm gonna build this one and see how it looks. The reason I got this was because of, hold up, yeah, there was like some interesting gimmicks on the back, like this giant thing here. And it seemed it had like some extra markings and stuff, which is rare for an SG kit. And yeah, it was those like interesting looking things here. I'm not sure if those move or not. This will be static, but we'll see. It's not a very thick box. I don't know when I bought this because the box seems a bit faded. The colors look a bit faded. I don't know if it's exposed to the sun for a while here, but it's like it's a bit. Yeah, the colors are a bit like washed off. So this might have been like sitting in the sun somewhere without me knowing. Alright, but yeah, this is Gundam Seed. It's all key from 2004. And the cat came in. Just keep the cat busy. Oh, what you have on your whiskers. Let's try to keep the cat here. Alright. And she's gone. But yeah. Okay. Right, so I don't know much. I mean, I don't remember much about Gundam Seed. Aside from the whole, I think it was like something with the nuclear devices no longer working. It was like a. Wait, that was Seed, right? That was Wings. Wings was a kid with a like very different. It was basically Power Rangers kind of feel to it. Like they each had like their own element or something. I might be wrong. Well, it was more dramatic, but yeah. I think Seed was the one with the coordinator. With those kind of mildly annoying protagonists. Like the first episode was interesting, and then it kind of went a little bit bizarre with the whole coordinator, naturals things. Yeah. I mean, it's the same as like New Type and whatnot, but New Type was like more subtle. It was like more less known, but like coordinated natural was like front and center was the main thing. Like it was like Xeon and Federation. They were all humans, but New Type was just like something on the fringe, like neither of these. But like, I think like, that's the reason I kind of didn't like. It's a little, it's a little thing, but there's other things about Seed that kind of annoy me. It was a bit like cringy. It's a bit edgy, I guess. But yeah, sorry a bit late today. Hopefully we'll be able to get this one done. Alright, so I'm gonna be opening the box then. Look at my stuff here. Okay, got my thumbnail if I need one. So I'm gonna be doing this. Alright. Probably to get a bit closer. Dreadnought Gundam. I mean, the name is fun. It's a Dreadnought. What's not to like? But yeah. Illustration by some other guy. I don't know. It's like a different guy. It's not the usual guy I see for GC. Illustration by where are you? I just saw you. Yeah, it's an old kit, so it's like it is a bit taller than regular Gundam. Gundams are like, well, mobiles are usually like 15 something, kind of heavier too. No, illustration by blah blah blah. I guess it's something else. Okay, Gundam Seed thing, unboxing, opening of the box rather. So we have our usual kind of a big instruction sheet here, large sheet with some things on there, which is out of focus holder. Hello Kid Robot, welcome back, thanks for the support. What's up with the focus? Hold on, I need to fix the focus for a second here. Good. Okay, so Gundam Seed. So, I mean, I think it's a base. Like, it's a very Gundam-looking Gundam. Like, its face that's a Gundam. The face, the chest, the waist here, kind of, they're very much like the arms, like very much. Those scream. This is a Gundam. Like there's like Gundam colors all over. But yeah, the interesting part was the thing on the back. That's the reason I probably bought this by mistake. I mean, I probably that was back in the day when I had a bit of extra money to spend, and I probably just bought this in a batch. So yeah, it's the compatible with the Providence Gundam, it says. But yeah, I'm building this. Hopefully it doesn't seem too complicated. It wasn't an especially thick box. You have not many parts. So I'm gonna just open these. Doesn't get a bit loud. I'm gonna try to do it away from the camera. Let me try taking like stealthy opening here. And yeah, I do have I mean, if it's kits like before 2016, 2020, well, 2016 I guess, I tend to, oh, markings. We have a thin sheet of stickers here. So now you can like, I guess you have to label the various things on the back, and you have like different markings depending on the affiliation of the mobile suit here. You can put on the shoulder. I'm gonna leave that in the box over there. this out of the way. And a sheet of normal stickers also provided in here. Normal stickers for normal reasons. Probably going to use this one. Just because it makes it a little more... Yeah, oh, okay, so it's not... It is not... You do not get, like some G kits would give like a wire, like a flexible wire to like move those things, but obviously this one won't. Because it's not just a wire, it's like a segmented tube kind of thing. And yeah, these are the not too... a bit less interesting than I thought. Like construction is a bit simple. Alright, so yeah, it is a yeah, very simple looking thing here. Like not a lot of runners. Very few runners. So okay, 2 simple kits as well. What did I do yesterday? Oh, I did, yeah, the Devil Gundam. That was also a simple kit. Bizarre simple kit, but a simple kit nonetheless. I need to clear up some space here because I have kits and boxes all over the place. Okay, so instructions are simple. I mean, the instruction sheet goes with like 3 pages of like literature here, just like pictures of thing in Japanese. It's an old kit. Someone mentioned you can use Google Lens if you want to translate those. Not gonna do that. Oh, it has funnels. Oh, those are giant funnels then, I guess. Well, I don't know what to call them, but they look like funnels. Disconnected Rapid Armament Group Overlook Operation Network System, or Dragoons. They really stretched that acronym there. I don't know if seed is written in capitals, so I think it's an acronym for something. I'm not sure what though. So it's a Dreadnought Gundam with Dragoons on the back. Okay, so we shall be building this. So I guess not much else to say about it. So let's start building. So we start with the chest. So we start with A, which is this. Nope, that was D. This is B. What have you? Yeah, there's only 4 runners. 2 large full-size ones and 2 medium-sized ones. Not seems standard polycaps with a standard neck. Oh, this one's a bit more detailed neck, I guess. It's like rounder. It's like has a little more etching on it. But yeah, standard polycaps from 1999. This is a very old design polycap. Yeah, polycaps have been used for like decades, and then it stopped recently. 1999. The year the great beast came from the sky and it was supposed to destroy the world. This run I got it wrong. The King of Destruction was supposed to come. Well, maybe it did. Maybe the world's already been destroyed and slowly on its last legs. Alright, let's get this done, shall we? A1415. Let's get a bit closer. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm here for. I'm here to try out the kits that you probably will never buy, and some that you have bought, and I don't know, I'm just curious to see how it looks. Okay, A1415 polycap D 1415. So starts here. This one, and I'm guessing this one and this one. Do I need this one? No. Let's just get the ones we need for now. Okay, so Alright, so these two go there. This one goes here. This one goes on the neck part. Alright, so then D. Yeah, very Gundam colors. The usual white, red, yellow, blue colors. Which is like if you're thinking, well, this is a military vehicle. This is like a thing made for military combat. Aren't those colors a bit loud? That's not much of a camouflage, is it? No, that is Gundam. That's what sets Gundam apart. Although, no, like, I feel like in Origin it was a bit... Well, it was still the same colors. There's this new Requiem for Vengeance coming out at some point. These were... Which one was it? D3 and D2. Also, I need... What else? Am I missing something? Okay. A8. I also need A8. Oh, the large thing on the back here. Alright, A8. What's this sticker? Oh, I guess this. Stick this on here, I guess, but you can paint this because it already has the lines telling you where to paint. Go here. Alright. So, that's a whole chest, really? Not a lot in here. Alright. Then C19. This ready. Okay, so POCAP D. PCD. There's only one of them. That's a chest retaining thing here. This way. Put these two together. Let's look at number 2 here. Very common. I have 2mm pegs. 2 and 1.5mm pegs are very common for. So put this on here. Check for nubs over there. The ones that are going to cause interference. I mean, technically, it should be. Oops, and I dropped it open. Where did it go? Alright. Technically, you should be doing double nipping, meaning like you nip a little extra off the runners and you like then come in afterwards and like nip it more carefully, the extra little thing here. So what I'm doing is probably doesn't give you the best results, but you can always like it. No, it is good enough. Alright, this part here, you there, go on here. Again, I always do this little bit of thing here just to make it simpler, easier to separate, and easier to put together. This is going to be internal parts, so I want to get rid of those nubs there. Easier to take apart. There you go. Because these are going to be sliding against other parts, so you want to get rid of those nubs as much as you can. There we go. Pops right on. Okay, it stays there. So, polycap K, which is the neck, this is step 1, 2. Goes in D3, which is here. Check for anything that might be leaking, like internal stuff. Let's get this nub here. Where did you go? Polycap K. That's weird. This is from 19. Okay, I guess it depends. Like some, like Gundams, will have more square necks, and Xeon stuff will have more round neck. I think that's kind of the thing here. Oh, the neck I think doesn't actually move forward much. And then you take these two parts, just like that. Oh, take this here. This goes in the back, like so. Make sure you check if there's any nub that's gonna be kind of against connecting parts. Just rub it out gently. Do not apply pressure. There you go. It works out. Guess a bit on the side too here. It flattens it out even if there's a little bit of a... Hello Austin, welcome back. Thank you for being around. Hold up, is this correct? That doesn't seem right. Hold it like this. Oh, this is completely the wrong direction. And goes this way. I don't know if you always hear they say, hold it. Okay. I'm kind of monitor the audio somehow, because I've been getting problems where the audio just goes weird. Alright, so this goes on here. So, as usual, just open this up a little bit. I don't want this to be too tight fitting. Okay. Nice. Well, it's a standard Gundam looking Gundam, so it will do what Gundam does. There's this thing that's kind of sticking out a bit for now. We shall see how it looks. So this is just one whole piece for the chest here. Usually these come with like 2 or 3 pieces, but this one's a bit simpler. Get rid of this nub here. I'll clean those up later. I tend to like waste so much time cleaning these parts live. A 3-hour stream would probably like 2 hours or less. Yep, say that and I'm wasting time right now. Well, let's just join these together. Actually, let's just make sure these hold. Because if it feels like too tight, like it's not sliding in easily, always just give this little twist just to make it slide in. God damn it. Okay. Yep, what the hell? Is it misaligned somewhere? squeeze there. Are we doing it wrong? Okay. Give this a blow. This one might be a bit... There we go. Let's try again. Oh, there's something missing. Nope, it comes afterwards. Supposed to get this on there somehow. Okay, so you try to find those pegs. This is like 4 pegs kind of far apart from different. Trying to get this one to go. I doubt this is it, but there's some nubs here and there. Maybe. Let me just... I don't know, but I'll just do it anyway. Just like slightly trim these off. Make it at an angle, kinda. So like an angle of attack to it. That maybe we'll be able to guide it a bit more. So you gotta just like trim it a little bit. So it's like a little bit... That's probably a bad idea. You probably shouldn't do this at home. Let's see if that helps at all. Did this warp? Am I forcing... If it's being forced together, it's like not really a good sign. Okay, this is weird. So let's try these two together. See if the problem's here. The problem isn't here. Okay. There's a problem here. The problem isn't here. If I do these two together, that's not the problem. The problem is these things, I guess. Is it upside down? It might be upside down. Yeah, it was probably upside down. There you go, let's try this now. There you go. It was upside down the whole time. I probably loosened that too much. Just do a quick sand here. Alright, there you go. Now that fits. It holds. Well, not too much. Probably like loosened it too much. You probably need like a dot of cement to just make it all tight, or you can use, where's the one I just took out there? There it is. This should help hold these together. This is gonna be fitting in there, so check for those pesky nubs. Just rub them gently. Alright, and there you go. Goes on here. Hold this together somehow. Alright. There you go. Chest. Well, not exactly. You have this on the back as well. Which is part of the backpack. This is the standard 3mm. I forget what the separation is. Looks like 1.5 centimeter. 15mm separation here. It's a bit tight, but it is supposed to be tight. This is a backpack held on very tight there. Alright, so we have the beginnings of the chest here. Chest done. Head. Head start with B1, which is the whole face. More or less the whole face. B1. This A16, A11, A17, so B and A. These are kind of large. These are very large sprues connecting a very small part. Well, it's a fairly small part, so it's like gonna leave a huge mark on the cheek. This hamster cheek here. So I'm gonna just cut a little bit extra. Okay, let's try to figure. Just come in slowly. Try to get a better angle. Or try to get a better angle when you're cutting. It's still kind of go on a curved surface here. Oh, it's not that visible. Let's try on the other side here. Yeah, if you double cut, you like it does a better job of cleaning those up. Alright, where does the other one go? I kind of wish they would like, because the sprue is always kind of oriented. The wider surface is like this way along the runner, and when you cut perpendicular to that, and you cut along the wider edge. So I kind of wish they would like make them horizontal, like vertical. It's a parallel to a perpendicular runner, so that you're cutting only the thinnest part. That would make things much cleaner, I feel. Or even like make smaller sprues, that would be even better. Alright, so. And then A, for runners A, we need 16, 11, 17. These horns here, like, I feel like for a while there, like every successive Gundam shows went a bit harder on the horns. And then Unicorn came along and said, I'm just gonna do one horn. You gotta mix it up a bit. Like, you can't just have two horns all the time. Meanwhile, Xeon always had just like the one horn. Okay, so let's hold this way. We'll try to like hold it in a way we don't put too many fingerprints on the face where we're gonna put the let's try to scrape this off just a little bit. But this is gonna be tight against like other parts there. Alright. Let's try getting that sticker on it. I don't usually do stickers, but like if it at least just the eyes gives it a little personality. Where are my tweezers? That will do. This is kind of a pain to paint. And it's like a bit glowy eye, so you're trying to get this on here. I use, I guess this one. Kinda nudge it in there. Just gonna get it to start sticking to something. Not really sticking, but alright, so we got somewhere. Then you got your sticker stuck. You kind of press it a bit to kind of deform it, make it match. Thing. little leaf underneath it. Gives it a little more. Looks a little nicer. And it sticks better too. And basically, it's just a tiny bit stretchy. Not exactly paper, it's like it's some kind of plastic. Just a tiny bit stretchy, and it will kind of deform to match the surface. If you poke it gently, I mean, you rub gently enough. There we go. It's alright. And then very simply, you just slide this in here. I haven't used my stick so far. Stick is another useful tool here. Just press this in there. There are pieces you cannot reach with your hands. Yeah, very Gundam face looking thing here. I think like it's no, that's pretty much it. Red, white, yellow. Oh, the face keeps falling off. Okay, I guess the chin needs some work. Has a pimple on the chin. Alright, and then try sticking this on here first. There you go. And then this one goes on here. You will not fit. Gives us a twist. I feel like all of these 2mm pegs are a bit tight. And I will need to like loosen them a little bit. Alright, so just join these together. Look for, I don't think there are any, but still a little bit of a defect here. There we go. It's kind of sharp, so careful when you're pressing. Well, there's a bit of a gap. You can fix that later with some plastic cement. Make the head look a bit more smooth. Put this on there. These are very small parts to try. Careful when you're nipping or sanding or something. You could easily break, well, not easily, but they can break. Just need to be a bit careful with them. I've broken a couple horns in my day. It will bend a little bit, but it shouldn't bend too much. So goes on here. Wait, horn first and then the thing? Okay. Horn first and then this tiny piece, which is the like HD kits always tend to have. Hold on, you. Oh, I guess I should put that sticker in there. There's a little hole for a sticker, which goes in there. It's gonna have some parts on top of it, so I'm gonna just put that in there while I'm here. Alright, so just drop in there. Use this thing. This is from, if you ever fix a phone screen, they tend to send you, like if you get like those cheap knockoff parts from, and it's a bit misaligned. You get those cheap aftermarket, not exactly aftermarket, but like it's like some of them are standard, but they will give you tools to like separate a phone screen. That's where I got these. Just a little plastic pry bar so you don't damage parts. They're softer than metal. Alright. Everybody watching, I mean, if you're joining us for the first time, consider subscribing. The usual. Which way do you go? Point a bit down. It goes on here, which is not the. Yeah, this is gonna keep coming off. This is definitely just gonna keep coming off all the time. Seems okay, fairly secure, but I feel like it's definitely gonna keep coming off and getting lost all the time. Like this little thing, it is not held on very. There's a tiny bit of a nub here. There we go. Head. So we did the head. Yeah, it is a simple kit. It's not terribly complicated. Alright, so this is B. Where is B? B is the white. Okay. White arms because it is a Gundam. 16, 17. The other side is for. We're doing the arms now, so. This is the arms. So we start with the, I'm guessing, right arm, usually. Put them where on the instruction sheet we're supposed to be. Do this one too, which is right, 11, 10. So 11, 10 goes here. Other one goes there. P18, and then you'll see the backs of the hands here. These over there, and B18 over here. And what else? C. 15, and the hands here. (15, 16) and hands. Well, kind of large sprues in this thing. Alright, so the arms are also very simple. Just drop on the ground there. Okay, it's not going to fall anymore, so I'll just leave it there. The bulk just fell down. So, B16 is this one, oh, D 6 and 7, and the other side is 4 and 5. Chopped a little bit extra there. Alright, that's it for the arms. Okay, so all cap E. Polycap E, polycap N, polycap H. There you go, H here, H there, N. That should be most of it. Alright, so this one goes on here. And let's try to see it does fit here. That should be fine. Just slice off the extras. Alright. It's not quite exactly lined up, but it'll do. Now, D 6 and 7 over there. Same dealie. Give it a twist. Especially on the end here, it seems a bit much. Try to get it out. Shavings, not just push them further in. Slice together. Probably needs a bit of glue. Just do a little bit of a thing here. You're supposed to put the. I mean, you should probably glue this together first before you apply the sticker. Although sticker would probably help stick the thing together, but yeah, definitely clean the part up first before if you're gonna paint. Clean it up, glue the parts that are gonna be glued together, close all the gaps, and then you can paint or stick things or what have you on it. Yeah, these are just plain white. You could have. It wouldn't be that hard to like. This could have been like one white part. Yeah, occasionally like look at this thing, like I think it cheaped out. They didn't go the extra effort here. I guess even the thing on the back isn't all that. It seems a bit simple. Get this out here. This is going to be turning in a hole, so just get rid of the nub. Doing the other side as well while I'm here. Yeah, this gap here, this is what these horizontal nubs cause. Well, at least that's the Hayfield does. You need to slice these off a little bit. And there you go. Gap closed. Well, not exactly, but you'll get there. Just one little... Alright, so shoulders. This one has a bit of a nub. Yeah, a bit of a nubs here and there. Alright, so hold it like this. This one goes like... Which way? Nope, it is symmetrical. Why did you even tell me to do this then? It is symmetrical. Why does it have different numbers? No, oh, it's all B18. Never mind. My bad. This goes here, this one goes there with the longer part facing forward. A bit of a aggressive looking nub here because that was a giant sprue. Just try to like... Let's probably clean this up off the part. Just rub it a few times. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close enough. I don't know why the jingle bell things are. Carol of the Bells, whatever that was. So then this one goes... Which way though? This way? There's no space for this, is there? Let me do this. Oh, I guess there's a little bit of space here. Okay, so you do This one doesn't have any open hands, just a closed fist there, not terribly detailed. It's bare bones. Yeah, this is probably like one of those. They probably phoned it in with this one. It's not as. There's a couple days ago, I think I built a Titus from Gundam Age. That wasn't too bad. Titus. But yeah, it like felt more put together than this thing. Well, it was a bit more recent, 2011 versus 2004. It is quite old. It's like borderline vintage. Vintage is like 20 years old. You just had to be 20 years old to be called vintage. So if you're in your 20s right now and you're watching this, you're vintage. Isn't that sad? You're not young anymore. You're just vintage. Oh, between like 20 to 100 years old apparently is vintage, and then past that is an antique. Yeah, that's why hipsters exist. They realize they're all vintage, so now they're turned into hipsters. That's just the natural progressions of things. Alright, spending too much time cleaning parts. Let's try to get the move on here. So this goes like that. The front part goes like this. This goes here. So we just do clean, quick look ahead here. It's easier to clean them. Sometimes when they're separate. So you do this, which goes into this hole here. Just nub, a little bit of a nub here. And polycap N goes into this hole here. This goes together there. Before you push it in, just make sure you get all the horizontal stuff there. Expansion. I think I should do it. There we go. Quick finish on this side. There you go. So now this goes on here, and this one goes on there. Goes on. Actually, does it even matter? So goes on the outside. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't do like a full. It only does 90 degrees. This is an older SG kit, so it doesn't do the full. Wait, did I get the same arm twice? No, I just twist this around, I guess. Not a huge number of gimmickry here. Well, okay, I'll do. Yeah, it's older SG kit. It's doesn't have like as much of a range of motion, or like it's just somewhat basic. It's arms. Oh, it took longer than I should have there. So you're not supposed to take a break here. You do the first assembly, but we're just going to keep continuing. So now waist. Waist. Where are you? B. Okay, B19, C18, 19, 23, 20. Oh, that's all. It's very few pieces on this thing. Okay, this one doesn't have. I guess I'm not gonna try even. It's not as like detailed as any other kits I've modded recently. I've been modding the skirts of some of the kits I've been building to make them a little bit more mobile or articulated. This one doesn't seem to have any extras to allow me to do that, so I don't think I will be able to. Alright, so this is 1920, 23. Where's 20? 23 is over here. Yeah, there's no. What's all that clicking noise? Yeah, if anybody new joining us, watching, please subscribe. I do these almost every day. I have been doing like a borderline every day. It's like very late. Started very late, but yeah, I'm trying to do this every day. Hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers, and then I'm gonna keep doing it for as long as I can. Alright. Yeah, normally there would be like some kind of retaining thing. You could like you could very obviously cut it into or saw into two different pieces and have the flaps independent. It's like a free little opportunity Bandai usually, I mean, at least they have been for I guess kits between, I don't know, like for like quite a long time, like HG kits would have like a little thing here you could separate into two and have like separate front flaps. This one does not give you that. I mean, I could do it, it would be possible, I guess, but it's kind of narrow. It's like a narrow fit. I mean, like too much effort for this. This is just a plain old Gundam. I don't think this one that doesn't feel like as strongly. Keep hitting something. Hold up. There's some weird clicking noise. It would just be me here. But yeah, it's not as put together as strongly as other kits have been recently. And feels a bit plain, to be honest. Probably not gonna reach 200 subscribers with this thing. Oh, there's a little notch here. I think this is on purpose. We shouldn't file this down. There's a little bit of a notch. This is not a nub. Right. So there's no holes for base either. I mean, you're not gonna get one for this. It's like, I mean, although you should. You have a giant thing on the back. Probably could do with a base. Alright, so PCN as well. Twist them off. And you put them in here, pointing flat surface, pointing outwards a little up, because you're going to be connecting those two pieces. It doesn't tell you which one yet. Okay. Try to get these in there. Goes in here. Close enough. And then with the D1, which is the blue, I think. D1 goes on there. Let's give it a little bit of a rub because it is kinda showing. Just pops on here, just like that. And the back is just a very simple thing, it doesn't move. Yeah, it doesn't have not a very large range of motion on this, I'm guessing, because the back flaps do not move at all. And it's just a very static piece here. I'll need a number 3. Alright. Just there, like that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, it's a bit loose, but you can always glue it together. Okay, that was the waist, that's it. Very simple. Now the feet. Feet is C. These, and that's it. C23, okay. 21, 20 on the top ones for the. This times 2, but I feel like this is not times 2. You don't have 4 feet. I feel like these nippers are already getting a little blunt. I didn't buy them too long ago. Let me just be how those like very thin nippers just work. Gonna be a little bit tight. So just give this a twist and a little bit of a twist. A bit of a twist. A bit of a twist there. Alright, so put these together. Check for these nubs there. There you go, slide together. Oh, a little bit of a polish. Same on this end. Some of those large knobs are kind of leaving quite a bit of thing to file here. Alright, close enough. So, they are symmetrical once you build them together, so it shouldn't matter which one you use. Okay, D12, D13. Yeah, very blue feet. Just like there's no articulation in the feet, it's just, yeah, no articulation, just a solid piece here. Yeah, this is a kit from 2004. That makes sense. The seed is actually quite old, if you think about it. It's quite an old show. And, well, Wing is even older. There are some kits from a Gundam which predate HUC line, it looks like, so there are some model kits from that age that I have built. That said 1 to 144 scale, but they actually are smaller. Oh, B28. Try to line it up with the surface that we're cutting. Kind of sharp pointy bits here. Okay, so you look to be 2mm, yep. 2mm, 1.5 here. Did I put these together first? No. It says to put this together, and then I'm gonna have to use a stick. Gotta push them in. Oh, it's kinda not getting in there. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that. It's on the wrong way. So just stab it, pop it out. Ah, it goes into this little back thing here. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. Same thing on this side, just like get this in here. Did I drill those? I guess not. Just pre-drill those a little bit. Give it a push. That's a bit too tight. I do not like this. If it doesn't slide in and kind of crunches in, you got a problem part on your hands here, partner. Stab it and twist it. Just get this out. I don't like parts that crunch together. Just give it the old Nintendo clean up routine there. Just blow the dust out. Parts everywhere. No, tools everywhere. Well, I didn't. How long have I been at this? 2 hours? Oh, just 1 hour. Oh, building for an hour. I think we're sort of done. Yeah, it is a fairly simple thing. Alright, so then it goes like this. pops on there. Easy peasy. A lemonade jacuzzi or something. I just push this on down there so it kind of fits. There's a bit of a, oh, those nubs, I guess. It's a bit of a nub kind of causing it to not connect. Well, maybe it doesn't, not supposed to. I guess this is fine. It's just a bit floating. Alright, 2 feet. Did the feet more recent etchy kit like that would probably have these have 2 separate parts to be a bit moving. But then some of them might cheap out and just give you nothing. Alright, feet and then leg. So see, there's not much left, so I guess I'll just do this whole thing off. These are mostly the legs anyway, so this is going to be pile B. I'm being just nipping the whole thing off. I think I need to adjust these nippers again. There's too much of a gap between the blades here. Alright, it's one run done. Put this over here. Here's a pile of, well, that was B, I think. So, C. C4 and C5. It's in a weird position here. The rest are just and the finish on these aren't great either. I mean, this is a kit from 2004, so it should be. But I feel like they have been older kits, and I feel like were more fun to build. This one's a bit. I mean, it's so far it's like kind of ordinary. Like if you built quite a few of these. Like at some point, the older kids, yeah, aside from nostalgia, you only have a reason to build those. So this one goes here, this one goes there. Then B, 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 and then D. Very few pure nails of these left on D, so we're just gonna get them all. Okay. D. These parts, that is it, I think. There's no other parts. Okay. Polycap J. Also a polycap. This is a polycap. Polycap J. Two of them here. Polycap J, polycap I. Two of them again. Polycap B. Polycap C. Alright, so we take these parts here and these parts there, and this, of course. Alright, so start with this here, so hold it like so. Polycap J goes into here, like so. Polycap I goes in here. The one we will fit, so it's like in the middle here. It's like use a stick to push this in. There we go. That's correct. And then you take B6, looks to be this one. B6 polycap. Oh, there's a little hole there, so you should guide it on there. And then this goes. What? Oh, that doesn't seem right. Why would this be inside? Huh? This goes this way. Okay, why do you have this weird piece inside here? That doesn't seem right. That's a weird choice, but okay. Alright, I guess, I mean, some weird choice. Sometimes it's just, because these are standard polycaps, sometimes you just reuse whatever. And, I mean, if it works, it works. Do these a little bit here. Didn't get the nubs here, but hopefully it shall be okay. Alright. This is one part. I hope it is in the right direction. It moves slightly. How am I supposed to cut? Hold on. Like there's nothing, it does not actually... Yeah, that is what it's supposed to look like, but I don't even... That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oops. Okay. Stab it and twist it. Let's just figure this out quickly so we can move on. Alright, so it has this thing. So if I were to do this... Nope, it doesn't... I mean, yeah, it does nothing else. That's how it is. Okay, so let's get this back on. There you go. I'll leave this alone. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So this goes on there into this thing. Push this in. Alright, take this polycap eye, which I just dropped on the ground. I don't think we have a spare, so... Or do we have a spare? We do not, so I'm gonna have to go look for it. Well, that was lucky. We're doing this live, so accidents like these will happen. I'm playing without a safety net here, so power falls down, maybe lost forever. So push this in. Like that. Come on. Let's try the other side then. This way. Come on, get in there. Try not, because polycaps are softer and they can get crushed if you apply too much pressure. And this one almost, yeah. See, it's like maybe just flashing on here. So I'm just gonna carve this a little bit to make it easier to slide in. Hopefully. Oh, still doesn't want to go in. What is up with you? Now, sanding doesn't really work on those, but whatever. Maybe that'll help. Try a different angle. Come on. This is polycap eye. Yeah, this is polycap eye. It's the right one. It's the right hole. It's the right direction. It just keeps getting stuck in the wrong place. There you go. There. Goes in. Alright, so these other pieces here, so it should only fit one way. This goes in. Wrong piece. Goes in here. Goes in there. Hold up. Holding it this way. This one goes like this. Nope, goes like... Yep, goes like this. There you go. Oh, if you put this one wrong. Let's see. Yep, it's on wrong. Stab and twist. Twist. Stabby, twisty. Stabby and twist. This one comes off here. This one is a bit harder to get out, but we shall do it. Try not to hurt ourselves because this is a bit tight. Okay, so you go here. Hold it like this, goes like that. Okay, that makes more sense. And there you go. All goes there. It has a bigger range of motion, slightly. Very so slightly. Let's see. Yeah. It doesn't actually. This doesn't actually interfere with anything. The only reason they're using this because they have standard polycaps like sheets, so they have to just use whatever they have. And I guess that one they decided the hole fits, so we're just gonna use that. Get those stubs out of the way, if there are any. Alright, slides right in. There you go. And there we go. This is the whatever leg part here. Like so, and like so. Okay. Then B, 27, which seems to be this one, goes on here. Again, very simple. Yeah, it doesn't want to connect. There you go. Do a quick check around for any kind of horrible looking nubs here. And then polycap C goes down there for the ankle. Do a bit of a twist there. Twist there. And number 2. There you go. Quick twist here with number 2. Get this out of the way so it doesn't get damaged. And then you do here, just like so. It's a bit of a gap, but nothing too dramatic. Nothing you can't fix with a dot of cement here. Very white legs. And clean those up later, I think. Well, I don't think I'll ever really come back and work on this one. It's not as interesting as I thought it would be. It's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, this would normally be like some moving parts. Like if you're gonna start building Gundam kits, you probably should just like stick to newer stuff. These are more interesting, more exciting. There have been like in the past like some things that are surprisingly good, still by today's standard. But a lot of them kind of just because they've been hundreds and hundreds of kits. the main reason you would get these like less common, less like exciting kits is mostly like nostalgia, or you're a collector, or you're just not very smart like me, and you just bought it because it looked kind of cool from a distance. But when you open personal, it's a bit normal. It's a bit ordinary. And it's not awful. It's just simple. That's it. Just the one leg. All right. So. With this, a bunch of nubs in there on the edge here. Okay, you go in there. Yeah, it doesn't have, like, the leg barely has any range. What the hell? Polycap. Thanks, Go for it painting. Thank you for showing up every now and then. Alright, so this goes here, this goes there, and that'll do. Yeah, definitely needs a little dot of cement there just to close these gaps if you want it to look good. I'm not gonna bother cleaning these up. Maybe just sand a little more, twist this a little bit. Okay, so final parts here. Goes in here. You did these already. Yeah, okay, 2 legs. Then you kind of just put this on here. Oh, kind of migrate a little bit here, so I just put this on here. Something like that. The legs are, I mean, the feet are symmetrical. There shouldn't be any issue with which one you pick. So there you go. I mean, it's not too awful. It's just from a distance, doesn't look too bad. It's a standard Gundam looking Gundam. So, oh, I think I've got all the parts. Nope, not exactly. There's some few. I guess these are these. Now the weapons part, which is kind of the interesting aspect of this thing. So I'm gonna be nipping the whole thing off here because these are on annoyingly on round surfaces. I'm just gonna do this. These are weapons, I guess. Shield here. It has the Zaft logo, I think. Oh, these are Xeon guys? I don't know. There's always like red versus blue kind of thing going on in many of the Gundam shows. There's always like a Xeon faction which wants to. I mean, they're on the sides of the Space Noids. I guess this is the theme of Gundam: space versus Earth. I don't know if Zaft is the on the Xeon side. Can't remember. Oh, they might be the Federation. There's definitely a guy with a mask in there somewhere. Charismatic looking fella. Let's get these off because we're gonna need them in a second anyway. Flaps, whatever for. Get a little extra on those. Because these are rounded, very like narrow surfaces. So you might end up just kind of like the surface here. If it's on a round surface, you might end up cutting more than you're trying to. It's going to be a kind of a slice off the chord of the slicing off a chord. That's a geometric term, I think maybe that is what it is describing. Okay, this was a whole runner C. Hopefully didn't drop anything on the ground. Put this over there. Alright, now this one. It's like mostly... This was C, this was B. This is A. It's like most of the parts are still on there, so I'll just like get everything off. Just clip. This is the long. This was the part that kind of caught my eye, probably. It was these looked somewhat interesting from a distance. It was young and didn't know better. These are a bit. Okay, this is like squishy. What kind of material is this? Just polystyrene. Claims to be polystyrene, feels rubbery though. Might be polystyrene with some added things in it. Alright, let's just get this. These are on width position there. The very squishy parts there. I feel like polycaps. Oh, they polycaps. It says polystyrene in here. I don't believe you. It's a rubbery polycap. And the like nubs are in all weird different angles, so it's kind of hard to figure out which one you've cut and which one you haven't cut. Kind of how to. Yeah, it doesn't want to come off. All right, that was I think, all of a. Okay, so now we build whatever's left. So this is this one. Take either or, I guess. I think there's like two modes. One of them is like long or short. Let's do one long, one short then. There's a rubbery polycaps. Rubbery polystyrene, so it's like kind of doing like eraser shavings here. Clean these quickly. So these are symmetrical, so it shouldn't matter which one you use. This one here, this one there, this one's closed. Okay, if I use the long one here, some of these have still long things here. Okay, I'm not gonna clean those too much. So this one goes on the very edge, I guess. Okay. These are they didn't have, I guess these are kind of funnel bits kind of thing, but like, and there was like a design for funnels where like there was like a string attached, and that's how they controlled it because of Minovsky particles. Yeah. Except you don't have Minovsky particles in seed, you just have something which prevents nuclear reactions. How does that even work? What are the consequences on the human body? Those are all things they should be asking themselves before they do that thing, which seems to be affecting subatomic events. Kind of weird radiation is giving off. Does it turn people into coordinators? No, wait. Coordinators are like genetically enhanced. So maybe they are the Xeons ones. They're like doing experiments, eugenics. Xeon's kind of supposed to be like the Nazis and that thing. But then the show tends to try to like show you both sides of the thing, I guess. Okay, so yeah, they're Nazis, but their mobile suits look better. Them is just effects. No cap, whatever that means. I don't know. Kids these days with their words. Alright, so just quick look around here for things to. Okay, did that. Okay, C8, just this thing. C8 and C9, which are these two. And just give it a quick clean because this is going to fit in here. Also a little twist there. I think I'm going to need this anymore. But, okay, I might need it because there's some stuff I need still to trim. Give this a twist. Give this a twist. Give this a twist. Give this a twist. Blow it out. Which way do you go? Alright, there's a whole. Okay, pawn cap G. Try not to drop these. I just say that it almost rolls off. Alright. Pawn cap G goes in through this way. Need a stick. Sometimes you can't, you have to like use tricks to like get these in. So push this like that. Put this on a stick. This is a kebab stick, so it is doing what it's supposed to do. Kebab, pawn cap kebab. So like this, and then there's a little notch here. So there's a little. Is it this one? No. So this one, there's one with a little like recess there that goes up, and this one goes on the outside like this. I see. And then you push it with, there you go. What? That's on tight. That's not gonna get out anytime soon. Alright. Flaps, which sadly do not move. Would have been a nice touch if these could open and close, but I think these are stay in one position. It is a kit from 2004. Well, that's not really an excuse. Like, you had like really good kits, probably from that era. But sometimes it's just like they cheap out. They like, I mean, they take shortcuts. They don't put as much effort in the design as they should. Or it could be like some orders from the top or something. Someone looked at this like, no, we're gonna have to cut costs, save a few cents here and there, a few yens, fractions of a yen. It is a fraction of a yen. I forget what it's called, but they will just try to like save as much. I mean, to scale, I guess it makes sense, but you lose in the end. Everybody loses. Yeah, these look like they were supposed to open and close, like kind of do an aperture kind of thing, so like to focus the whatever's on the back there, the veneers. Which are these ones I need to trim again because these are annoying little things here that are on curved surfaces, and if you don't trim them carefully, you're gonna end up with a weird looking thing. I mean, these are small details, so we might get away with it. Just looking a little bit weird. I'm starting to get hungry though. How long have I been at this? 2 hours. Oh shit. The objective is to reach like 200 subs, and then I'll do a real great kit. The next real great kit, which I feel is a good one. Oh, this is a popular one. From one of the popular series. I usually just like pick a kit at random, and sometimes I'll plan it out, I guess. Especially for real grade, because this takes like 2 sessions at least to build. And maybe I'll do that next. Even that'll put me over the 200 subscriber mark. I should do that. Like as soon as I reach like a milestone every 50, I guess. 50 subscribers, just do a real great kit. And maybe if I reach 1,000, I'll do the Neo Xeon NZ999, the giant one from. Oh wait, this is on the wrong side. Oh, okay, I did this wrong. This goes on the wrong side. So you should probably not do this first. So yeah, wrong side. So it goes in here first. Yeah, I was distracted a little bit here, so just like so. It's a bit hard to push in, so be careful. There you go. You can probably paint it over with matte black or something to hide those imperfections and nubs. So then on the outside, these come in. Hold on, some of them different or not. Now they are almost identical, so it should be okay. There's not a lot of. I don't like pressing too hard on my fingers here. That's how you get hurt. That's why I like to pre-drill the holes and file the nubs to make sure like it fits as easily as and smoothly as possible. So engine block thing here. This goes on the back for now. So we'll take a look at this in a second. These are the side things for the. Right. Okay. Let's build the giant thing in the back. So I don't think I'm gonna needing. Well, I might need it a little bit. I'll just leave it aside for now. Okay, you sawed off. And is this a nub? It is a nub. So just round around it goes. This for the gun. Let's build a gun. It's already there. Let's skip a step. I mean, it's not. It is a little bit more detailed. There's more like etchings and whatnot compared to some of the things we've seen, which are just lumps. Alright, so but it's still like 2 halves. It's just usual. I mean, many of these HD guns are just like 2 halves, somewhat thin. They don't have a lot of thickness to them. occasionally we have like some kits with like lots of like very large weapons, but most of them tend to have like just a small rifle kind of thing here. Yeah. You can like press these with a clamp, and there's a notch on this thing, and you press it with a clamp, file it. Oh, use a little bit of plastic cement to like close those gaps and make it look better. If you're obsessive, you can paint it. Oh, okay, forgot something important here. So stab it and twist it. Stabby twisty. Stab to it. Stabby stab. And twist. 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 Stab. Twist. I'm saying stab and twist a lot, because that's what we're doing. There's lots of like connection in here, so it is a bit. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my number 2 here. Just go around and make these a bit easier. And then this one goes this little notch pointing towards the front, like so. And then these two halves just come back in here. There you go. Fits a little bit easier. Right. Again, just a drop of plastic cement in there to kind of. You can put the sticker goes on there, I think. Nope, no stickers. Seems like you should be able to paint this. Like some, I don't know, some HD kits will give you like extra pieces for the scope and what have you. So I'm gonna need this. This is for the shield. This is also for the shield. There's giant nubs on a curved surface. Why? Slightly curved surface. Extremely annoying. Okay, so you take this one, which is this thing. Just look around for nubs on the side, just a little bit of a cleanup, tiny bit. Yeah, they kind of round, like this would have been a pointy end, so they kind of rounded it off like a little thing on this thing, so it's a little ball kind of thing, so you don't stab yourself too hard. Although it's still pointy here. Well, not that much, but still a little bit pointy. This one will fit inside a recess, so we need to make sure that the perimeter is kind of clean and free of nubs. It usually works out, but it helps if you. HD kits are supposedly aimed for younger people, master grade for older. We have polycap F. It doesn't stop people from like the way they like Japan. I mean, for example, shonen, seinen, shoujo, all those things, they mean nothing really. You gotta watch what you want to watch. You gotta read what you want to read. How many of us are like old people at this point and we're still watching shonen stuff? Trying to get my kids to watch One Piece. Starting off with like the old series, which was definitely better than what they're doing these. I mean, these days they're like, it's like every episode is like eye candy. Yeah, look at that, fits nicely. Yeah, this is Z here. Z or Z if you're from America. This goes here with this little notchy thing here. is a bit of a nub. If you're joining us, please subscribe as usual. You know the deal. This goes on here and this attaches to, yeah. So here you have some like nice detail level here. It's like you can see the detail on the handles like etched in. So it's like very nice. But then it's like one handle which is just in there. So if you could, they could have like, I guess, like have this as a separate piece of black, I guess, and just kind of hook it in there and just clip it with this, and it would have been very nice. Otherwise, aside, and then you just have this weird thing. It doesn't actually, I don't think this actually exists in the. It's just like some weird attachment thing that kind of holds on to the arm, like there. Again, this little weird thing here. I don't think that's part of the. You wouldn't see this in the anime. There was like some weird. Yeah, okay, it doesn't even fit in any way. You'd have to do this. Kind of do this and kind of figure out how to turn it. It's like a weird surfboard kind of thing. I guess it has a jet, a veneer or something, some kind of propulsion system in the back. So it's not really a shield, it's more like a stabby. It's a rocket. Seriously, it looks like an old-timey rocket. This is what Elon Musk's envisions rockets should be like, which is from Tintin. Yeah, Tintin had a reusable rocket. Tintin went to the moon. Tata, in French. Oh, well, in Belgium. Whatever. But the Belgians speak mostly French, I think. And Flamand. So, let's clean these parts a bit. I think this is still a lot of... Nope, this is a nub. This is a nub. That is not a nub. That feels like that is not a nub. Because it is on every single one of them. I've also got something important there. Oh no, yeah, it's like this little thing. Not a nub. Does it say be careful? It should tell you be careful when you remove this. It doesn't say a thing about being careful. You're on your own. Alright, this was the shield. That was the gun. Other thing here. Ignore this for now. This is just assembly parts. Now times 4. We take this part, or just slap these together like it's nobody's business. I don't know what that means. Actually, doesn't mean a thing, but okay. Separate these. These seem to be a bit too sticky. Too sticky. Too crunchy. Too. No. Get these on here. This as well. Yeah, so it doesn't actually. These are supposed to. I'm guessing these are kind of like giant bits, giant funnels, which are controlled by a new type kind of character. Obviously, a kid. I don't think there's like lots of grown-up new types. Do they lose their new type powers when they grow up? I mean, Amuro still had his for quite a while. The new type sound. That when they connect to people, they can feel each other from across space. And be like, you're a new type, I'm a new type. Who will I be finding? Why is war? So on and so forth. There's no new types in Seed, I think. Coordinators and naturals. Which is the reason I kind of like. I didn't like the terminology, I guess, and I guess the way they show up, because coordinators are made whereas new types was like human evolution or something. Okay, let's get this. I need a larger one here. So just do this. Twist. 1, 2. Let's give this a. These are very large pegs and holes here, so I'm gonna have to use some, apply some muscle on here. Alright, so let me just join all these 4 together because they are very similar. You do this, slides right in. Clean this little nub in here. And even if they are a little bit loose, you can always glue it together. And also there's this thing on the end which is going to hold the whole thing together here, like so. Very easy fit here. And look around, you see a nub. You slice a nub. That was the slogan back in 2001, right? After 9/11. Sneeze it up, slice a nub. Okay. Too soon. There you go. It's a bit nubby, but we shall deal. We're almost at the end anyway, so we're kind of taking shortcuts here. There we go. More here, and the last one. Okay, I think I'm done with these. I'm going to put these away. There you go, some good music for you. Well, close this out, I guess. Lots of nubs, but you can kind of gently sand it. After you glue it, essentially you sand it and kind of reduce those. Although it will kind of, to properly cover it up, you will need probably paint to do this. Okay, so we have all our bits and pieces, giant bits. So then you just join these 2 together. Although we need polycap A. Do we have? We have 2 polycap A and 2. Are they identical? For to believe. Polycap A, polycap M. They have different holes. Yeah, these are I guess they. This is an example where they probably shouldn't have mixed those up. They might have different size holes here. Yeah, it's an example where they have, because they have a standard sheet of polycap, they kind of have to. Well, yeah, you see that a lot, like in a lot of kits. Like it's just, it seems a bit like They're just using standard connectors to kind of join parts together to make articulations. And then this doesn't make sense because these don't move. These will not move, and of course they're a bit too big, so if they're too big, I just put that away. Just do whatever. Not in a patience, in a mood to like try to mix it, like match each of these. If it's too big, you're getting sliced. Alright, so then does this, and then you take this one, again, large thing here. Oh, come on. Okay, hold up. It goes in a specific way. So... yeah. Look around for nubs that need to be sliced off. Quick check. And then it's good. We just press it together. It slides right on. We'll use a little bit of glue to like hold this all together. Yep, there you go. And then you put these things on there. They're supposed to come off and fly around if needed. This kit does not come with like extra stands to like hold these, and I have seen kits, especially from Gundam Age. I feel like that was the one I saw a long time ago. Kit from Gundam Age with like a fair amount of detail and like stands for each of the bits. Okay, so we have all this. So now what do? We need to put all these together. Let's get all our pieces. This is the assembly portion of the show. We have finished building all the pieces. We've run out of parts. We've used most of the parts. There's a few left over, but that's just like optional parts for whatchamacallit. So like we start with the hip. We'll put a leg on it. Leg. And a leg. And then you take this thing here, which is the side skirt thing. So we just sand this a little bit just to give it a little cleaner appearance. Same thing on this one. And we've been here for like 3 hours. 220. Not too bad. Hopefully I'm getting better at this. Well, it was faster, but then I realized I need to be cleaner rather than fast. And then I want to get it slow. I'm trying to get fast again. Alright, so... okay, you do turn a bit. Well, that's just because the polycap is round. But otherwise you do not have there's not a lot of motion here. This is more of a space type, I guess. Although it doesn't have... like from earlier... okay. Let's go up a bit. And out. Alright, so like this. So we put on the chest, we put this arm here. Yeah, space type, traditionally, some mean nubs and flashing. Alright, space type, yeah, this is like old. I haven't seen that in a long time. I mean, not on new kits. This is for like old construction. Like they don't have any shoulder movement, like back and forth. It's just like up and down like this. This is a very basic kit, basic construction here. This is from 2004. Yeah, so definitely vintage-ish. Detailed on the surface, but somewhat vintage construction. And then this goes on here, like so. No back and forth movement either on the chest here, just like some rotation. Very simple. Yeah, there you go. Very basic thing. So that's your base Gundam looking Gundam character here. So you continue. Not this one, not this one. This is a shield. These are optional parts. Not for the backpack, which deceptively is. It looks nice. It has like nice etching and details, but it is kind of thing. So you have two options. Either you do this, which is like just a giant rocket propulsion system here, which is just like for it to blast off into space. I mean, it does. It is a space type. Space type, at least in SGUC kits, will have more like bigger legs. This one does not, but it will have like more thrusters and the verniers all over the place to for maneuverability in space. This one has like a backpack of things, but to put this on, goes on here, goes up in an X, I guess, and need to aim it so that the hold up, it goes on here instead. So yeah, this is like so. There you go. Kind of clicks on a little bit. Okay, yeah, not too bad. And then that whole thing here is quite large. Goes on the back, like so. There's a little notch down there to tell you which way it's supposed to go. There you go. Alright, that's the whole thing. It reminds me, I mean, Stargazer Gundam did it better. Ow. Yeah. It is kind of simple, the construction. It looks good. It just stands there. It has the nice, like, leg design, which is kind of curved, kind of thing that's straight. It's like stylized. There you go. So it has. It stands on its own. Sort of. Alright, let me just put these sheets away here. You do have a color guide for painting, because you do have to paint things. Like, for example, the... Okay, we'll get to that part in a second here. But it does come with a... I guess that's the other interesting part here. It comes with this thin stickers. Not decals, thin stickers, but you can like stick them on these giant bits there, which are supposed to like come out and fly around, although it looks a bit weird. I feel that those are supposed to come out. Yeah, a lot of painting is required for this one, for it to look good. It is more like the appearance of it is more important than the actual gimmicks and mechanics of it. There's not a lot of mechanics. It's like basic, and then a few odd things. Alright, so this goes on here. Try to get this in there as far as possible. Yeah, I think this thing is like interfering. There's something in there, maybe. Ah, there's a shorter one here. No, that is correct, but then it's supposed to go in here. It's the only way it goes, except this one's not connecting. Like I push too hard, it's gonna warp the plastic a little bit here. Let's make this a tiny bit smaller. Yeah, it's still Alright, let's try this again. Not quite. Yeah, it should be. Connecting in there, but it's not. There's a face. There you go. Slightly better. Alright, so now it's like slides in a bit better. There's no interference. And then now it connects. Should connect better. The other back, there you go. Connects fully. Right. Oh, I guess the large part, the intake is like larger and goes up. Yeah. Alright. It looks okay. It's a Gundam. It's a bit despondent right there. It's like, woe is me, looking off to the side. And smack it around. Nope. Oh, this stayed on. I thought it would fly off. Alright. Review section. Or actually, disassemble this a bit. It has a few interesting bits and pieces, I guess. This is supposed to connect somewhere, I guess. Except it's just like, oh. Alright, it connects, connects in the back there. I guess that's maybe the reason why it does not have, this does not have a movable. Yeah, if you put this on here, this is fixed in place. It's very much fixed in place, no matter what. It doesn't have like a movable torso. You can't move it because these two are connected with like a hard piece of plastic here. Yeah. This doesn't move either. It doesn't have a lot of free motion when it comes to the legs. It's like just this. I guess these are just like extensions for the thrusters here. That's all. Just for like moving around in space. That's all it does. You can connect this one, of course. I did the wrong one, I guess. Just should have used these ones because they use the same side accidentally for both. So this one goes on here, it connects to here. Just kind of keeps it, the friction here and the pressure just keeps it fixed in place, and then you can use these things there. Let's pop those on there. Pop this one on here, and there you have what it's supposed to look like. It always seems to be looking off to the side, and it's falling over. So it doesn't have a hole for a stand, but it looks, it is definitely something that feels like it's supposed to be on a stand, and like, because this is a space type thing, so I don't think this is for like land battle. Stargazer Gundam does this better. Yeah, it's kind of a, it's a this one over here. Some of them have to be left-handed, I guess. I guess for now I'm just gonna put it on the right hand. Was this thing here? Oh, this goes like that. Okay. I was getting the direction wrong there. Alright, so then this one goes like this. It's supposed to turn a bit like this. There's not, again, not a lot of range of motion because these gets in the way. And does not have an open hand, only gun hands. So once you fully assemble it, looks a bit busy, does it? Okay, so then this goes here, this goes there. I wonder if it has... Yeah, it has the problem that many early HG kits had with the hands, is that the hands don't really hold weapons very firmly. It kind of limps a bit and wobbles all over the place. Alright, so this is how you look. Always looking off to the side. Yeah, this is how it is finished. Yeah, okay, so we're done here, I guess. It was a thing. Not the most exciting builds. Not the most interesting ones either, but it was there. I mean, it was one of the kits that was in the pile of kits that I own, so it would have to get built eventually, and I'm trying to, like, every single one of those, have them built on camera to leave a record of how it was built, any mistakes that were made. Alright, so yeah, that's how it looks. It's basically, yeah, this was the Dreadnought Gundam YMF X 000A. I think the A stands for ashtray. This is borrowed from the Gundam ashtray. Hard to believe. But yeah, this is it. Dreadnought Gundam. This is basically just something that goes out in space and spreads dread, I guess. That's what dreadnoughts do. It doesn't seem to have as many weapons as you would expect from a dreadnought. It's not as, like, dreadnoughty feel. Dreadnoughty. Yeah, it just feels like you slapped a satellite on the back, a red satellite on the back of a Gundam. This is a communication satellite somehow, and just, like, got fused with it. Yeah, just very normal, very basic kit from 2004. Not as exciting as we would have liked. Sorry about that. Those happens. We get duds sometimes. Requires lots of painting. Like, the color guide is quite lots of things. Oh, I have to paint this. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I mean, you can put a sticker on here, or you have to paint it, I guess. I think the sticker goes on there. No, there's no sticker for this. You have to paint this Z here yellow, the Z yellow. And yeah, these need quite a lot of painting. Like, they just give us, like, a big red thing, but, like, you have to add black. This gives you a sticker, but you have to add, better if you paint it white. These are, like, kind of much, like, lots of it need to be painted white. Yeah, black. Yeah, so it's like lots and lots of little details need to be painted for this to look the way it's supposed to. Like, these here need to be painted red, apparently. And then once you're done painting, you can stick the markings on it for each of these little bits, I guess, funnels or what have you. These are optional, basically. You could, like, remove this and have it just be like a Gundam with a rocket on the back. Yeah, other interesting things to note, like skirts here, not a lot. These can't be easily modded to be separate. I guess this was before they started doing that. So, and also, I guess you can't really see it here, but there's a piece of connecting plastic, like connecting the back with the side skirt here, so it means that the side skirt doesn't move either much. Not a lot of motion on the legs either. It barely does 90 degrees. Barely 90 degrees. But it has a nice, like, kind of sleek line here. The leg kind of does that. Not too awful. It stands on its own? Nope. Well, yes, but you have to lean forward a little bit. You have to shift the weight a little bit forward. Yeah. Okay. This one kind of starts to clip off. Okay, so then this goes here. I think I'm done. Not much else to say. This is very ordinary deceptively ornery. Thought the name would be more interesting. Dreadnought Gundam. I was expecting something bigger, more aggressive. You would probably get that more from like a Thunderbolt kit. Alright, so this goes here. This is my little rotating plate that I invented. Patent pending, not really, but. Let's try to get this whole thing. I need to go down more. There you go. This is it. That's all to it. 240. Could be worse. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Alright, I'll leave you with this then. Hope you liked it. Well, probably not. It was a bit boring. Not the most interesting ones. But yeah. Please do subscribe still. It will help me out. Continue making more of these in the future. And you just died. All right. Get a bit closer. And we're done. Alright, I'm gonna be leaving you with this for a minute, and thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, what have you.